Okay, so a few days ago I had posted this uh, announcement on my community tab, Ask Me Anything. And among all those questions, one of them really jumped out. It was like, whoa, what a good question. I would say this is the best question that was asked among all of them. Okay, I'll read out the question and I'll also be giving you my answer. Okay, the question comes from Indu Anon. I'll read out the question first and then I'll give you my answer. The question is, there will come a time when your customers will no longer come for your personal professional advice, CV branding or career counseling or personal branding, simply because there will be younger, self-made, globally available personal branding experts in the marketplace. This is the nature of all things, where the old makes way for the new. Do you think what you're doing now is sustainable? If yes, why do you think so? If no, what is your contingency exit plan? Indu Anon, very good, fantastic question, fantastic. Like, Russell Peter says, hey doggy, how are you doing? Like to follow me? Even the dog follows. Very good. Like, Russell Peter says, mind blasting. This was a mind blasting question. And you're a mind blaster. Just wanted to make sure he doesn't run over the dog. The dog is a small little thing. Okay. You're a mind blaster, my friend. Mind blasted. Sounds like a bad word. Okay, anyway. Thanks for the question. Now, here's my answer. Okay. First, let me just give you a one line. Okay. First, you said, do you think what you're doing now is sustainable? I don't know. That's the honest answer. I don't know. And the second one, if yes, why do you think so? If no, what is your contingency plan? Okay. Now I'll come to the details. See. Here's a very simple thing. Why do you think at the age of 40, I left UAE, which was my home for 40 years? Why do you think I left UAE and came to a island where I didn't know anyone, I didn't know anything? And why do you think I did that? Why do you think I started my career on YouTube from zero with no customers, absolutely no customers, no brand, no nothing? Why? Why do you think I underwent the bariatric surgery where I had to shrink down my stomach? Why do you think I got married? And the first thing I told my wife is, after we marry, we get the child immediately. We don't wait. Why? It's very simple. I knew for a fact I was getting old. And I had to keep certain milestones, realistic milestones, ahead. Like, for example, I get married. If I have a baby now, I'm at 40. By the time I'm 60, the baby will be 20. So, 20-year-old, I'm 60-year-old. I can still support the child to complete the education. So, it's simple math. Okay. Why did I leave UAE? Because I knew that if I had to restart my career, now was the time. Because if I leave UAE anytime later, it'll take 10 years to set up. Who wants to, associate or deal with the old man? The later you go, the more harder it becomes, the more impossible. Why do you think so many expats are struggling in the Middle East and they're just doing their maximum? Because they know if they get thrown out, finish. In India, nobody's going to employ them. In fact, here's the thing. People, every single day, this is not even an exaggeration, every single day, I get at least 1 to 5 emails or messages. Hi Loy, I'm 50-year-old, I'm 60-year-old, I'm looking for a job, or I've lost my job. For me, it's a constant reminder, shit, if this is happening to him, it can happen to me. Okay. But now here, let me give you something that will blow your mind. Absolutely blow your mind. You're saying, there will come a time when customers no longer come for your professional advice, blah, blah, blah. There'll be younger, self-made, globally available personal branding experts. Guess what? It is not going to happen in the future because it's happening right now at this very minute. Seriously, it's happening this very minute. Simple thing, go on Fiverr, go on any of the freelancing websites. How many sellers are there? Just check, type anything. Type website experts, type SEO expert, type voiceover, type graphic designer. How many are there? Just count. You will be like, what the hell is this? You know, you might start at $5. Another guy will come at $4. Next guy $3, $2, $1. Finally, one guy will say, I'll give you, free. Obviously, Fiverr you can't give free, so they give more volume. Like, these intro videos that you see of mine. You'll see one guy charging 20, another guy charging 15, third guy charging $5. One guy will say $1. And then one guy will come, okay, give me $1, I'll give you 4 videos. One other guy will say, give me $1, I'll give you 5 videos. Give me $1, I'll give you 10 videos. Where does it end? In fact, online, this is the problem. Let me give you in the real world. Think for a minute. There is one street. There's not a single restaurant there. Simple maths, huh? There's not a single restaurant there. One guy decides, wow, this is a great place to open a restaurant. Okay, I'll open up an Italian restaurant. I'll serve the best Italian pizza. He opens it there. Every day, there are 100 people who are searching for food. They see this Italian restaurant. Wow, very good, yeah. So now he has business from 100 people. One fine day, one of the customers thinks, every day this guy gets 100. Why don't I also open a pizza shop? I'll also get. So now he opens up a pizza shop. Now there are 2. So now 50 will go there, 50 will go here. All of a sudden, another 2 customers are, man, there's a lot of customers here. I'll also open a pizza shop. So now you have 4. So before one guy was getting 100, now 4 guys are getting 25 each. Lo and behold, there'll be another guy who will say, man, they're only Italian. I'll open an Indian. Then one other guy will say, okay, I'll open a Chinese. Then another guy will say, I'll open a Turkish. Suddenly there are 10 restaurants. From 1, before one guy is getting 100, now 10 restaurants are getting 10 each. Very soon, there'll be a mobile shop. Very soon, there will be, it's not just restaurants that are competing. There'll be a juice shop. There'll be an ice cream shop. There'll be a supermarket. So now you have customers who not only are looking for food, but remember, they have limited purchasing power. When you get your salary, you can spend, after all the essentials, water, electricity, rent and everything, you have a X amount of money. Now you will decide, where do I spend this money? Do I buy the latest iPhone? Do I buy a gaming device? Do I buy a TV? Do I go on a holiday? People have so many options. Why do you think when people come to me, Loy, I don't have money, Loy, I don't feel sorry for them because they had the money, but they chose to spend it somewhere else. So it's not only direct competition. Okay, personal branding versus personal branding. It is personal branding versus so many other things. Opening a e-shop, opening a e-commerce store, Shopify, becoming a coach, becoming this. There are so many things you can spend money on, man. And today's day and age of social media and internet, you don't have to wait till you're old. It can happen right now. And this is one thing about being online that makes you aware. I am constantly looking at new content creators. I'm constantly looking at new ads. I'm constantly looking at new competitors. It never ends. Why do you think? Like, have you ever asked yourself, why the hell does Loy put 3 videos per day? 4 videos per day? Doesn't he have anything else to do? 12 hours, 14 hours of my time just goes on making videos, man. Why do you think? Because I know the only way for me to stand out is I need to do something unique. So either I can make world-class video production, like, for example, Mr. Who's the Boss, who purchases gadgets and he has a excellent production team and makes 1 video a week that gets millions of views. Okay? But for that, he really has to spend a lot of money buying the stuff, editing the stuff, So I could do that. Or I could say, I'll spend money on promoting the ads. I'll spend money on ads and get more customers. Or I'll offer organic content which will remain online forever. And through that, hopefully, people will see my brand value and come to me. So there can even be a possibility that the stuff that I'm putting will eventually get old. Simple. Tony Robbins. Once upon a time, he was like the god of personal development. Today, he is relegated to just doing this teamwork with Russell Brunson, who is a hardcore sales marketer online, and Dan Gorziasi or some shit. He's a scammer. This thing, he has teamed up with them, literally teamed up with them. A guy he had the money to buy an island at the age of 20, man, 20s or 30s. Today, he knows he's at the tail end of his career. In fact, check Lady Gaga, check Floyd Mayweather, check all these any actor, like Robert Downey Jr. All these people with their head on their shoulders who think far ahead of time, they know that time is limited. Like Lady Gaga, is she coming out with any more crazy videos and crazy stuff? No. She knows her time is up. Why do you think Beyonce and what is that? All these guys, what is the husband's name? I can't get his name. Dr. Dre? No, not Dr. Dre. Beyonce's husband, I can't get his name. Why do you think from music they have moved into, online, some business? Why do you think people are trying to get into perfumes and creating their own brand, merchandise, this, that? Okay, now coming to the last one. The last one you said was, okay, so do you have a contingency plan? Do you not have? Let me answer this question by giving you another example, a real example. I'd spoken about in my previous video of a guy who is on this island. I'll not give you his identity, but I'll tell you a few things about him. The guy came here when he had absolutely zero money. Okay? He came here, and that time, Samui, this place, was like a virgin territory, and hardly anyone used to know this place and come here. He set up a small little hotel, small. People started coming in, and as tourists came in more, his hotel was always full. Very soon he made his hotel bigger. Okay? And more people came. Very soon he made it even bigger. More people came. Then he purchased a land near the beach and made his hotel really big. Still more people came. He's like, fuck, I'm making good money. Then very soon, because he was near the beach, he bought, jet skis. Still more people came. He's like, oh, I'm getting good money. And then he saw there was a demand for people to go from this island, Koh Samui, to Koh Tao. So very soon he started offering boating services from here to there. And then he noticed that people, once they go to that island, they like to party, and he opened up another resort there. There also it got full. Then he noticed there was a demand for nightclubs and parties, and he opened up a discotheque, nightclub. Very soon that also became full. Then he started to offer, motorbike, so you can travel around the island. That also got full. Then he was like, oh, people when they come here, they all also want place to stay. Then he started investing in small properties and all that. That also got full. Then finally he decided, oh, when people come down here, they want a pick and drop service, one-stop shop. I'll give them everything. So he not only bought vehicles, he bought luxury vehicles. And, just imagine the population of this island, tourism. The tourists on this island, 1.4 million, 1.8 million, 2.2 million, 2.9 million. Then, 2.4, 2.8, 3.1, 3.3. Just imagine, once upon a time on this island, you'd walk for kilometers and kilometers, you'd see only one person. Very soon there were 10 people when you walk. Very soon it became 20. Very soon you couldn't walk without brushing shoulders. In fact, the roads, like right now you can see this is empty, right? The roads used to be traffic bump to bumper, this side, that side. Everybody had cars, everyone had scooters. It was a mad rush. But for him, he knew that this last year there was 3.1 million. Next year is going to be 3.5. Then it's going to be 4. So what did he do? He doubled his hotel capacity, constructed a bigger one. He bought brand new jet skis, a whole fleet. He bought a brand new complete fleet of scooters. He invested in a brand new fleet of super luxury cars. He purchased, these mountains which are there, right? He constructed amazing, seriously amazing private villas with private pool where you can see the entire island. He built 10 of these. Each one is, maybe $1 million US. Okay. And he built a state-of-the-art nightclub. He bought a bigger piece of land. He even invested in restaurants. So because you need place to eat, right? And juice parlors, everything. And he was waiting. And then COVID happened. All of a sudden, nobody came from the airport. So his fleet was just lying, doing nothing. Then nobody came to his resort. So his hotels were empty. Nobody used his motorbikes, so his bikes were sitting there. Nobody used his jet skis, so they were lying down there. Nobody went to the island, so his nightclub there got closed. Nobody ate in those restaurants, so restaurants had to close. Nobody used his luxury villas, so now they had to be closed. All of a sudden, he has assets which cannot be used, and he has to pay money to maintain all of them. See, now even he thought about his future. The reason he is doing this is because he wants his business to grow so that he has money to retire. We all are doing this, not just him. Why do you think people invest in stocks and shares and retirement funds and insurance? We all know for a fact that one day our time will come. Why do you think I'm working so hard day and night, saving money? So now the final part of your question is, what is my contingency plan? Now that I told you that life is unpredictable, I don't know what. There's only one thing I can do. So look, I can plan A, B, C, D, E, F. Like for example, you speak to anybody in the Middle East, you ask him, one day when you are asked to go back from here, what will you do? Yeah, I'll go back to India, open up a business. The way they say it is as if it's so easy. Then that is why I ask people, then why don't you go right now? No, now it's not the time. So after you retire, you go there, you open a business and you lose half your life savings. It's very easy to talk, but very difficult to do. Like, when I started this video, I told you, why did I have the surgery? Why did I get married? Why? Because I'm aware of the fact that one day I'll not be able to do all this. So that is why I do my maximum work. That is why I work till I'm exhausted. Let's say my target per month, my target per day is $500. Okay, example. Sometimes I achieve that, sometimes I cross that, sometimes I don't achieve it at all. And there are days where I don't achieve anything for days together. There have been, when I started off my business here, I think it's 6 months, not a single customer. Let that sink in. 6 months, not one customer. So it's not that I have not seen these days, I've seen them. That is why, even if I get $500 customer, I'll not stop working. Let's assume, for example, I get $10,000. Okay? 3 customers back to back, $10,000. I'll just put it aside and think like nothing happened. I'll not even talk about it. My mentor used to tell me, when he would make $1 million, he would just take it, keep it in the bank and act like he didn't earn anything. It's reset his day and start his day again, and again focus on achieving his target. That is why for me, I tell my wife, every day is a new day. Every day we start something new, and we act like we have never earned a single penny. That's how you should be, So I wish I could give you a very intelligent answer and say, yeah, I'm invested in this business, these stocks, this thing, and I have a merchandise, and I have with more diversification, with more businesses, there is more headache. Now so what is the answer? The only answer is work your ass off every single day doing what you love. Save money like fucking crazy without being a miser. And just every single day remind yourself, that maybe tomorrow you'll not be able to earn this money. That is why employees, they are lazy bums, because they think end of the month I'll get my salary, why to worry? But if you check with businessmen, they don't believe that there is a tomorrow. You have to make money, you have to make money now. So that's how you have to work, man. That's how you have to be. And if you are not afraid of the future, if you're not insecure, then you're stupid. That is why sometimes I even watch these videos of these self-made multi-millionaires and billionaires who lost everything. You can Google search on YouTube, billionaires who are now bankrupt. It's a scary reminder that you can be a billionaire one day, imagine billions, and you can be nothing the next day. So that is why do you think Floyd Mayweather is doing all these embarrassing fights? Now he's going to do a fight with Money Kicks, Emirati boy, half-breed, who is living on his father's money and legacy. He's going to have an exhibition boxing match with him. I'm sure it's embarrassing. But Floyd Mayweather doesn't give a fuck. He's making millions per fight, just to stand. Even I would have done it if I was going to get millions. Why not? Why do you think girls do porn? Why do you think people do all this shit online? But the only mistake that most of these people do is they think short term. That is why for me, my videos, if you actually look, I keep it real. I show my simple side. I show real unedited footage. I show my house is in a mess. I show I'm dressed up in a banyan. I show I'm walking like this. Because I think longevity, if I were to show a very impressive professional side and make it so difficult, it becomes impossible to be consistent, man. You have to focus on consistency. That is why I'm not faking anything. That's why I'm not saying any lie. That's why I tell the truth, whether people like it or not. Why do you think I'm not focusing on popularity? Because if I focus on popularity, people will get, I will get burnt out. I don't want to live my life dancing to people's tunes. That's why small crowd, small headache. Anyway, what you asked was a very powerful question. A question that I think of every single day and night. Something that you won't believe. I literally, I get my wife fed up listening to this. I say, what if I die tomorrow? I ask my wife every single day, what if I die tomorrow? What will you do? That's how you should be. That's how you should think. You should never be too confident about yourself. So anyway, I wanted to give you this answer so that this is a nice one. Yeah, nice bone. Eat this bone. It's a nice bone. See, lucky you got a nice chicken bone. Anyway, I hope this answers your question, man. It's a good question, but I guess all of us should ask this question every single day. One final thing I'll tell you. We all like to believe that we'll live a long life. What will you do one day when you're old? We all like to believe that. I sometimes tell people, what if you don't live that long? What if tomorrow was your last day? That is why, for me, even on my Facebook, on my birthday, it's coming anyway. On my birthday, my wife made some few prawns and gave me. I ended up getting food poisoning. I would have died that day. On my birthday, I would have died. What a comedy of errors. So, I've had 3 near-death experiences here with not someone trying to assassinate me and not a coconut falling. By the way, a coconut nearly fell down near me. It was captured on video once. I died what? You can die with dengue fever. You can die today with COVID. I was about to die because I ate a prawn. So yeah, I hope this answers your question, man. It's a good question. User Indu Anon. It's a good question. And I think this is the question that we need to live by. That is why every day when I get up, when I sleep, when I eat, I have just one obsession. I need to work, need to make money. And that's why I do what I'm passionate about. That's why I do what I love. And if you do what you love and you do what you're passionate about and do consistently, you will survive. So, that's all I can do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate you sharing this question. This is me signing off. Hey doggy? He doesn't like to be touched. My other doggy is getting jealous. Female dogs, you know. Alright? Chal man, you guys take care. Let me sign off. Oh, you're jealous. Oh, ho, ho. You want to be petted? And you want food also. I know you want food. That's why you love me so much. Females are generally like that when they want something. Chal, see you. Take care.